Homeowners in two neighborhoods in the town of Southbridge are facing the prospect of not having their roads plowed this winter. The problem centers around the developer who owns the roads and says he will no longer take care of them. Now residents and the town are looking at their options. Our Roslyn Flaherty joins us live with the details. Roslyn?
Olivia, since the two subdivisions are privately owned, the town says they cannot plow them. Residents say they are concerned for their safety, especially with the upcoming forecast. Peter Kochi says his truck slid down this street during a snowstorm a week before Christmas.
All the way past 131 and hit the railing across the street. And luckily there was no cars coming either way, or I would have got killed.
Kochi says his roads were not plowed. He, like many residents of Hunters Ridge and Southbridge, are concerned and upset their roads may not be plowed at all this winter.
I have a snow blower. I can, snow blow. My kids will snow blow my driveway, but as far as doing the streets, we're trapped.
Southbridge's town manager says Jay Pellets is the developer who is responsible for two subdivisions, Hunters Ridge and Hilltop Drive. The town manager says Pellets sent the town a notice saying he was no longer going to provide plowing services for residents.
The town of Southbridge immediately felt the obligation to notify residents of what we had gotten. I sent a letter to all the residents in that neighborhood.
The roads are privately owned by Pellets, and the town says they are not up to code. The manager says Southbridge cannot plow private roads.
The developer let them down, in my opinion. We can't go on and maintain it. And frankly, if I did it for them, I would have to do it for every other private road in town.
Carlos Estrada says he had to pay someone to plow part of his road during the last snowstorm.
Spend, money that I wasn't planning on spending on plowing.
Kochi says this is not the first time he has seen problems with pellets.
People's roofs are leaking, mold, foundations leaking.
We talked to Pellets by phone. He says he's looking into bankruptcy right now and feels terrible. The town manager says in an emergency situation, he will send a plow up with an emergency vehicle to make sure residents are safe. Estrada says more needs to be done.
Are they going to wait for someone to get actually hurt until they do something about it?
Residents say they pay taxes and feel Southbridge should step in and help. The town manager says it's not that simple. He says he's looking into possibilities with residents of how to get the road accepted so that the town can take over the road and take care of the plowing. Olivia?
All right, Roslyn.